Thank you. Our second article is entrepreneurial ecosystem of micro and small enterprises, which is a bibliometric analysis again, prepared by me, MULUGETA, CHANE, and my partner, Dr. Heena Atwal. And regarding the context of our presentation, there will be an introduction, background, basic questions, methods, finding and discussion, results, conclusion, and implications. And when I come to the introduction, the contribution that micro and small enterprise played in employment creation, income generation, import substitution, and overall development of a country is found to be an issue of the century nowadays. Facts shows that micro and small enterprise plays significant role for both developed as well as developing countries. And there is a forecast that the micro and small enterprise are creating economic opportunities worth 12 trillion and creating 380 million jobs by the coming 2030. Of this, 50% is being located in the developing countries. This shows the significance of micro and small enterprises in the world. Furthermore, their role in achieving the Millennium Development Goals (MDG) is found to be again significant. So micro and small enterprises are getting special attention. However, the benefits from MSs requires creating a conducive environment, a workable environment under which this enterprise can start, operate, run, and sustain in a conducive manner. In other words, there should be an entrepreneurial ecosystem which is favorable in running their business. Similarly, authors are explained that entrepreneurial ecosystem consists of a set of elements to sustain entrepreneurship in a given area. Studies are showing again that though the issue of micro and small enterprise and ecosystem are not new to literature, entrepreneurial ecosystem is a relatively recent phenomena of business studies that gets the attention of many researchers only very recently. Because the concept is so new, it lacks even standardized definitions and even theoretical foundations, as different literatures are clearly showing. Regarding the background and literature, a common and thorough method for discovering and analyzing vast volume of scientific data in any aspect is considered to be bibliometric analysis. Bibliometric analysis in this case is the measurement of the quality of various documents, including the journal articles, conference proceedings, and books. And these characteristics can be easily found in different academic databases such as the Scopus, Web of Science, PubMed, and Dimensions. Although the use of bibliometric analysis in business research is still relatively new, it is gaining the attention of many researchers, as I have said before, especially after the development of different software, such as the Viewer software, and different databases like Dimensions, Scopus, Web of Science, and PubMed. The need for making this analysis is to add knowledge in the area of entrepreneurial ecosystem, taking the last 10 years data based on the Dimensions database. And the researchers selected the Dimensions database for the fact that it is getting special attention and has a greater number of citations. Around 1.7 billion citations are available in the database. Taking that into account, the researchers depend on the Dimensions database. And based on that, we try to show the trends in research about publications, citations, the co-authorship, countries, collaboration, and the like. And unlike previous studies, most of the studies in the area of entrepreneurship and entrepreneurial ecosystem focus on the behavioral and personal individual characters of entrepreneurs rather than studying the entrepreneurial ecosystem. And having this gap, the researchers try to conduct this bibliometric analysis. Of course, lots of research have been conducted in micro and small enterprise and entrepreneurial ecosystem, but detail is not made specifically on the entrepreneurial ecosystem of micro and small enterprises. To get answers for these questions, this bibliometric analysis tries to conduct to answer the following fundamental questions. One, what do the publication and citations in the area of entrepreneurial ecosystem look like? Which countries are contributing most to the literature? Third, what are the most cited journals in the area? Fourth, what do the intellectual structure of knowledge look like? And regarding the method, as I've explained well first, bibliometric analysis have been used, and we used Viewer software and Microsoft Excel application. The keywords entrepreneurial ecosystem and micro and small enterprise have been used, and the end Boolean was applied, and the search for the data has been made on March 23rd, 2022. And to narrow the search, the search has been conducted on the full body of the manuscript. And from this, the search result revealed around 440 documents in the database, in the dimensions database. Since the objective of the study was to know the trends on the past 10 years, the data from 2013 to 2022 have been used, and the search result shows 434 documents. And to be more specific to the study area, searching was limited only to the business, mainly to the commerce and management, business, management, economics, and applied economics, policy and administration, banking, finance, and investment, and other domains were excluded. And when you focus on this, the search results showed 299 documents. Finally, publication types were limited only to articles, edited books, proceedings, and book chapters to narrow the scope. And based on that, the result was found to be limited to 266 documents. And to summarize the overall methodology, 10 years data from 2013 to 2022, the area only business areas, commerce, management, business, economics, applied policy, administration, the like were used. Again, publication types, article, edited book, proceeding, and book chapters were only used. Based on this, after the data has been searched from dimensions database, it was exported to CSV format to allow the application of VOSWare software and different Excel formulas. After exporting, the data analysis has been made by VOSWare software and Excel formulas and graphs. When I come to the findings, the first finding is in relation to number of publications and citations in the last 10 years from 2013 to 2022. And as you can see here, the greatest number of citations were recorded in the years 2019, 18, and 17, as the greatest numbers are clearly shown in the table. And this graph replicates that one. The greatest citations were recorded in the year 2019, 2018, and 2017, and to some extent 2020. Regarding the countries contributed to the document, among the different countries, the greatest contributors were accounted to the United States, the United Kingdom, and China were found to be the greatest contributors in the areas in the entrepreneurial ecosystem of MSCs in relation to the country contribution. And this graph replicates what I have presented in the table too. Regarding the most cited journals and articles in the area, the table clearly shows that the most cited journals are the Journal of Entrepreneurial Finance and Emerging Technology, having total publication of 7, followed by studies on entrepreneurship and structural changes, and with the total citation and average citation per publication. The table clearly shows that one. Regarding the intellectual structure of knowledge in the entrepreneurial ecosystem, again, minimum number of citations were found to be 5, and the maximum number of citations were found to be 44, as the VOSWare result clearly shows in the picture. Now, the intellectual structure of knowledge shown by the VOSWare software is, as you can see in this picture. And the greater contributors, authors, co-citations by authors are clearly shown, which is the bold shows the greater contributors, and the minimal size shows those who have no significant role in that area. And the nature of collaboration by co-authorship is again shown by the VOSWare formula. Like this, regarding collaboration by country, again, countries, United Kingdom, India, and United States takes the leading position in relation to their collaboration, as you can see again by the results of the VOSWare. The bolded, the United Kingdom, the United States, India are found to be bolded. That shows they have the greatest contribution in the area in relation to the publications. And regard to the collaboration by organization, most of the collaborator organizations are universities, as you can see. Universities were found to be the greatest organizations that have greater contribution in the area, followed by some non-university organizations, some schools and the like, as you can see from the picture. When I come to my conclusion, there is a significant number of literature and publications are available in the world in different databases about MSCs. And the agenda of entrepreneurial ecosystem of MS is not as such, however, well developed. That is, even though significant literatures are available in the area of micro and small enterprises, but there is no significant literature in the area of entrepreneurial ecosystem of micro and small enterprises. Theories in the area are not well formulated and not as such well theorized. The total number of publications, citations, cooperations among countries were not found to be significant and adequate. And the entrepreneurial ecosystem of MS should be a research agenda of the 21st century. As much is not done in this area. The world's greatest employment opportunities are created by MSs. Their role to the growth, the GDP of a country is found to be significant. So micro and small enterprise should not be as their name. As their name implies, micro and small shows the understating of their value, but their contribution should not be understated as their name. So greater efforts should be made to show their role and importance. Finally, the fact that literature in the area of entrepreneurial ecosystem of MS is not well developed shows that significant literature gaps exist in the area. Research, universities, and stakeholders are recommended to explore the area. And with this, I come to the end. Thank you very much. አመሰግናለሁ።
Okay, thank you so much, sir, for giving such nice presentation and giving us such nice conclusion.